What if I told you that a single drink thrown in a nightclub could spark a deadly chain reaction, leading to years of violence and two high-profile murders? Welcome to Tales of Guilt, where every shadow hides a secret and every secret whispers guilt. Are you fascinated by true crime and the dark corners of the human mind? Join us for chilling confessions, captivating investigations, and untold stories that reveal hidden truths. Each episode takes you deeper into the unknown, where suspense meets reality. Subscribe now and uncover the darkest tales with us. This is Tales of Guilt, where every story carries a shadow of guilt. Where we explore the chilling story of Mark Fellows, known as the Iceman, and the violent saga that ensued in northwest England. Our story begins in a Manchester nightclub. A seemingly trivial dispute over a drink quickly escalated, igniting a relentless cycle of violence. But what lay beneath this minor altercation? The spark was a deceitful transaction involving a counterfeit Breitling watch, setting off a chain of events that would span 4 years and include multiple shootings and revenge-driven assaults. At the center of this storm was Mark Fellows, a figure as cold as his nickname, the Iceman. His involvement in these violent acts led to his conviction and a whole life sentence. Fellows was found guilty of the brutal murders of two notorious figures in the criminal underworld, Paul Massey and John Kinsella. Paul Massey, a prominent figure from Manchester's rave scene, had retained his influence in Salford. In July 2015, his life was violently cut short. Fellows, armed with an Uzi submachine gun, fired 18 bullets at Massey outside his home, marking a significant escalation in the ongoing conflict. On the evening of July 26, 2015, Massey's routine trip to a liquor store ended in tragedy. As he returned home, a tall, athletic figure, disguised and armed, emerged from the shadows. Massey had often spoken about the risks of his lifestyle, but this night, those risks became a brutal reality. Massey, wounded and bleeding, tried to seek cover and call for help, but the relentless assailant ensured his fatal wounds. This audacious murder left the community in shock and the police with a complex mystery. 3 years later, in a chillingly similar attack, John Kinsella was gunned down while walking his dogs. Kinsella, a respected enforcer, had once protected former footballer Steven Gerrard from harm. His murder added another layer to the grim saga. On May 5, 2018, a masked attacker approached Kinsella and his pregnant partner on a rural lane. The gunman, later identified as Fellows, shot Kinsella twice in the back, then delivered 2 fatal shots to the head. The brutality was unmistakable. Detectives faced an uphill battle. The code of silence within Salford's criminal circles, known as the Salford Code, hindered their efforts. Despite this, a breakthrough came when they discovered a crucial piece of evidence: a Garmin Forerunner 10 GPS watch. Fellows, an avid runner, used his Garmin watch to log his activities. Investigators found that he had meticulously planned his attacks, using the watch to scout locations. This digital footprint became pivotal in linking him to the murders. The trial of Mark Fellows was unprecedented in its security measures. Over 6 weeks, the prosecution presented a compelling case. Despite Fellows' silence, the evidence was damning. His accomplice, Stephen Boyle, testified, providing further insight into the operations. Boyle's admission and the GPS data sealed Fellows' fate. He was found guilty on both counts and sentenced to life without parole. Boyle, also convicted, received a lengthy sentence. The courtroom drama culminated with Fellows' chilling gesture toward Boyle, symbolizing the ultimate betrayal. The story of Mark Fellows, the Iceman, is a stark reminder of the violent undercurrents that can surface from seemingly trivial disputes. As we delve into these tales of guilt, we uncover the layers of complexity and brutality within the criminal world. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the dark corners of crime. If you found this story as compelling as I did, please like, share, and subscribe to Tales of Guilt for more gripping stories. Stay curious, stay safe, and keep seeking the truth.